Okay, this is going to be a disassembly video, just showing you how to disassemble this gun if you ever run into a problem. Just remember that this will void your warranty, so unless you don't care about your warranty, then sure, you can do this, or your warranty has run out, then you can disassemble this. If you want to keep your warranty intact and whatnot, do not disassemble this gun until it's over. So, what we're going to do here is we're just going to pretend like, for whatever reason, the gun isn't firing. So all you have to do is you can pull this slide back and just check the internals. Use a slide lock, look in the internals here. Does everything look alright? Are the BBs loading fine? If they do look like they are, alright, fine. Take the magazine out, because you don't want this going off and whatnot. There's no CO2 in here, because I'm not actually firing this off just yet. But anyways, put the CO2 or the magazine to the side. And you can look inside again, make sure there's nothing obstructing the magazine. You can kind of look inside the barrel there and whatnot. It's a bit more difficult to do that. So let's just pretend we need to actually see inside the barrel a lot more clearly. On the right hand side there's a button. You'll want to release the slide catch for this. And you can put it on safety. Obviously there's no magazine inside, but just put it on safety for safety's sake. Push the button down, and on the left hand side you'll see the switch. All you have to do is push that down. You'll see the barrel or the slide pushed forward. That's because now it's off. Now you can easily slide it off. If you have to force it, something didn't happen right. It should just slide off very easily. If you want to look inside the gun a little bit more clearly there, you can check the internals there. You can check the magazine here, look through the bottom and whatnot, make sure nothing is blocking it. You can clean it at this point too. This is probably the easiest way for you to clean that. And let's say you need to check inside this barrel. Well, this is the great part about it. Just kind of like the PPKS that I showed you disassembling as well. This can also be easily disassembled. There are a lot less parts though that move. So all you need to do is push the spring down. Make sure that it's going out all the way at the end. Make sure you push it all the way down. Make sure it's secure too, because if you let it go, it's just going to go back into its position. You're not going to be able to get the barrel out. So push that spring down. Push the barrel out the end, like so. And then you have to kind of push it down through the slide here, and you'll notice, as you can see, it just kind of slides out there. Don't try to push it through the top, it's not going to work and you're going to possibly break something. And since this gun is a bit older, it doesn't have as much grease and whatnot on it, and I need to do that, but you might get a little bit messy while doing this, so if you want to wear some sort of gloves or something like that, you might want to consider that. But anyways, here's a barrel, put it to the side for right now. Again, we're still holding the spring. We don't want that to fly out. Just let it go, not lightly. Just let it go lightly, because if you do just let it go, it's going to go flying, and you might not be able to get all these parts back. These don't need to stick together. They can come apart. We're just going to leave them apart for now. You want to check the slide out. You can do it like so. Clean it, inspect it, do whatever you need to do with it. You need to check the barrel out, clean it, inspect it. This is going to be the easiest way you do it. Obviously there's nothing in it, so there's no issues here. Now to put this back together, you pretty much just do everything in reverse. You put the spring back in. You have to put it through the hole. Again, make sure it's just in the exact same position. And again, the barrel cannot go through the top. It has to go through the bottom the exact same way that it was done before. If you try to force it through the top, you might get it stuck or you might break it. And we don't want that to happen. And you'll notice when you release this part, this spring, it might not stay in a secure position like that. It might kind of pop up like that. This is fine. This is normal. It'll still work perfectly fine. It just happens to do that every so often. So don't worry if it kind of pops up like that, because it's not gonna affect the gun in any which way. And all you have to do is take your handle again, put the slide back on, make sure everything is aligned and whatnot. You can push it back on. Now one thing I have noticed is if you do push it a specific way, sometimes it's not the slide catch, but the slide release will kind of pop up on its own. Sometimes it doesn't, but in this case it didn't, so I had to push that button up. So as soon as you push that button up, that slide is locked. So if we release the slide catch, as you can see, it's not flying off. It will not go forward at all. It's going to stay in that position that it's been in for the entire time. And you can just pull it back a few times, make sure that everything is secure, nothing's going to fall out. And then there you go. You can put your magazine back in. Again, there's no CO2 in this, but put it in, and then you load it, and then you're ready to fire again. So that's just how to disassemble it. I'll just show you a video on how quickly you can actually disassemble this and how easy it is. So in case you have any, if you just kind of want to just see that and not me talking, I'll just do it very quickly for you.